Since this is just the theme of brothers, we have another brother in the audience, a brother of John Herman, his brother Justin, who I have a bio here, but I'm really not sure. It just says that from 1995 to 2003 he was redacted, and currently he is attending redacted, and he is also going to be redacted, bio prepared by Justin Herman and redacted.
How's everyone doing tonight? All right, as I thought this afternoon about what I was going to perform this evening, now, William Shatner is a man who transcended space and time, and I thought it'd be far too impersonal for me to use anybody else's work up here. So tonight I will be reading from my never-to-be-published memoirs in the style of William Shatner. I stood stoically, gazing out across the desolate, nosebleed, frigid polar landscape, enveloped deep in the abyss of the 4-month-long Arctic night. From the window portal in my officer's suite, the 10-year-old Cuban rum, sent as a gift, we're told, from Fidel Castro, pouring like a luxurious brown sugar fog over 5,000-year-old ice chunks, chiseled from the blue and turquoise-hued caverns beneath the great Greenlandic ice cap. The familiar warmth of the rum, dulling the pain of the only documented injury I sustained while serving my country in the global war on terror, a human bite sunken into my already burdened shoulder by a Danish redhead who would awake comparatively gently in the night, the Arctic night without end, speaking her gibberish, whispering in my ear, Min Skat, Danish for my treasure. She was lovely and crazy as shit. But as the only single Air Force Space Command officer stationed at this International Defense Initiative Star Wars base along the polar ice cap, I had to set an image of an officer and a gentleman for our young troops to look up to and the older sergeants to resent, though I promise you it was often complications involved, as I'm often asked what it was like eating a semi-raw polar bear, which I found myself duty-bound to indulge in after joining an Inuit hunting party when the chief's 7-year-old son slayed his first ice bear. A tender moment in a young Inuit hunter's life, but let me assure you that a polar bear tastes just like what it eats, baby seals, which, having also regretfully duty-bound had to indulge in that, I can assure you, so you don't have to try it, that it tastes like fish, and fish, as many of us know, tastes just like, well, let's just say when eating a raw semi-raw polar bear is just like making love to a woman who doesn't give you a human bite here at this Space Command base along the polar ice cap. Well, how did I get here? Was it venture lust, a broken heart, all those Red Dwarf on DVD episodes, or are these truly the things that drive men mad? These things I considered as the dark rum drained from the glass and the ancient ice chilled my lips, just like my heart. And it was then that I decided to come home.
Justin Herman. Can we, I just got a few tweets to read off. Great and Secret, S.E. LeChance and Stuff Carl said, all giving Tom Colletta some love. Okay, there he is, the other seat of Tom Colletta. And also Leah Create saying, Joel is a bitch. So Joel, what are you judging on?
I'm back to performance.
Back to performance.
I'm back to performance, and that was great. A lot of building that, and I appreciate that. And then, you know, I like the movements. I like the story kind of moved with a very Bill tenor. So I appreciate it a lot. I am giving you, if I can find the number. Wait for it. These work in order. I'm giving you an 8. That was great.
Justin, I totally appreciate that this is your unpublished, never to be published memoirs, which I'm sure that, you know, if I did eat a polar bear, that it would be just like making love to a woman. I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna take your word for it, and I'm gonna also give you an 8. An 8.
Ocho!
Justin, I have to say that I was also taken by the fact that this was your memoirs. I had no idea when I met you the other day that this was the life you led before you were asleep on the couch under the sombrero at The Wire. Had I known how amazing a life you had led, I may have stayed a tad bit longer. However, I'm giving you for sexy a big old 9.
What am I, a doctor or a moon shuttle conductor?